Okay, good late morning, everyone. Michael Venezia, head trader at Tradeview Markets. Was on what screen am I on? I got to get on the right screen. I apologize for being a little bit late. I do respect everyone's time, and I apologize. I'll get better. Like I watched that show, Pardon the Interruption on ESPN. The guy says I'll try to do better the next time. All right, let's sign into TradeGATEHub. You know what I mean? It's one of those weeks. It's a Friday. I didn't shower this morning. I just changed the t-shirt. You know, it's one of I don't want everybody to be privy to the computer with these moves. You're not going to miss anything. There's always another trade. There's something to do. You know, this is the type of day where there's one of those cliches that sometimes your small positions can turn into bigger losers. You know, you could start something and maybe you're wrong a little bit, whatever, on an option day. And yes. I'm answering Mark D now. Guy's sharp. We want him in the room. Okay. Let's look at my other screen here, because those that are following me know. Okay. It started off with Adobe. And what happened was the market was absorbing a lot of negative news, of specific news, and not really going down. But, you know, it cracked a little bit. I don't know if it's option expiration, the end of the quarter marked down. People have some nice winners, but certainly, you know, Adobe's action day was poor. And the ARM IPO came out, and that was, thank you, who's ever. Yeah, and that came up. You know, I hit a high, 70 this morning. So that was a little bit of a euphoria with the ARM IPO. A lot of stocks are breaking down. They're continuing to act poorly. I mean, I know I'm an old dude, but you can look at a stock. Why is this? Let's look. I don't know. My charts are messed up. Let's look. I appreciate that, Mark. It's all good, man. We want you in the room, whatever we got to do. You're a sharp guy. Coca-Cola, look at the daily. Nothing's going on here. Nevada finally broke the bear flag. Everybody's talking about it. I get it. SMCI, the one looks even worse there, according to my feed. Mark D, new user into ANET. I get it. I like it. I mean, it's got room. I get it. ANET. I had a couple of things to say, but then I got thrown off. I apologize. I'll take all questions, first of all. All right, keeping in mind that there's a lot of reasons, as Coach and I yesterday, there's 50 reasons why I could probably be bullish on the market, 50 reasons why I'm bearish on the market, and all compelling. But the thing that I will tell you has been option flow that's been working. Let me go to my main page. The futures broke the 445 on the SPYs. Okay, Fizzler had the upgrade yesterday. Tried to do it, going to break down again. My screen, IoT, everybody was holding on. I was shorted. I knew it had these, the 3 drive. IoT broke that 31 to 27. Riven holding actually kind of well. I'm going off on some tangents. ARM going positive. Roku, Netflix tried to hold. That one broke down too. Let's look at Apple. They're trying to buy it. It's trying to base. I'm not sure if it's going to base here. Stocks like a CCJ still going parabolic. I can't buy the beat this. Lennar had earnings. Lennar, Home Depot, another ones. This is what the market is telling you. Caterpillar, poor chart. Lennar had earnings. That was down $8 at one point near the 200 day. Hold on a second. So that got there. Home Depot broke the 50-day. You know how important I believe the 50 days. I let Tony Pistachio out. Hold on. It's a little bit of a sloppiness. There's a chart on Home Depot. Let's go to what the wise guys are doing, because anybody could really read charts. And I'm here to give you give you information. And by the way, SPY is ex-dividend. I'm here to give you the information. And if you care for asking me to have disseminated or trade it, that's what I'm here to do. Okay. So I've been posting these type of charts all morning. Let's go back to 1020. There's a chart on Tesla. Actually, I'm going to go to the latest thing. And this is what squeeze meter crosses neutral. We need a little bit more of a sell-off to consider any type of bounce. But this came out at 1106. It's 1110. Order flow remains mixed, but call buying light and selective. Nothing top nothing top bets worthy aside from Vikings Therapeutics, which was just brought up to me by one of the team members, Alex, that's posting. Good call, because you know what? He's learning the right way. He goes upon option flow, sentiment, price, volume, and price action, meaning how the stock acts relatively to either the peer group or the futures, whatever is relevant at the time. Okay, SMCI, they're bullish. They're going at the calls. They're probably hedging. These are all anything as of now, any option flow, just like previously said from the Jesus feed, you didn't make your money now. They want to speculate in SMCI, and instead of laying out, whatever, 100 and change for stock, they're going to buy some options. I get it. If they want to try to play the squeeze or hedge on the opposite side, the best thing is to do is do our charts over the weekend, or look at these type of situations like I posted in TradeGATEHub right here. The easy money is this. To go through, first of all, I did share my universe. This is what I share. It's my general selection. Anything, obviously, there are 15 stocks under Apple that come to mind. Anything, I used to have a bigger universe, but at this time, NEM, I know that there's GOLD. I know that there is 100, I know that there's JUNG. I know that there's, AEM. I know there's AU. I know there's GFI. All the other gold stocks. Same with, another bunch of these solars. So these are the main ones. I try to keep the best of breed. So there's my general universe. It changes not that much. My point being is this. This is the charts we have to be looking. 20 large caps trading over the 20, 50, and 200 day. I know it's not sexy, but like I keep pontificating, preaching, whatever I'm going to do, it's the job is to make money, not be right. Everybody wants to be right for the right reasons and have the perfect scenario come through of being right, fundamentally, making money empirically, and everything working. But you know what? That very rarely happens. And the markets very rarely give you the fat fastball or the fat pitch to hit it perfectly. So it's got to be, a step-by-step process. And you're not going to go wrong with charting these stocks over the weekend, the best of breeds and everyone like that. So the reason why I punched this up is even on some spec plays that you might have in mind, anything within, as of, with 4 hours and change in the market to go on end of the quarter, and OPEX is going to be very speculative. There's always going to be another trade. If you're in something, if you're up in something now, I get it. It's okay. The VIX is a little bit elevated today. To no surprise, people buy protection. So I wouldn't be looking for many reversals. Nevada's down how much today? At $12. With the VIX this low, I wouldn't be looking for Nevada to make a $12 reversal. Pardon me, or putting some type of floor in. It's still, even the VIX might be popping a little bit today. I don't know why I'm using air quotes after all of a sudden, but it's still suppressed, and you got to keep that in mind. You have to keep it in mind, and you know what? You don't have to keep it in mind. You should be able to judge it by the price action of your stocks. All right, let me do a couple more things before I get into any other specifics. Okay, hedge funds exposure. I do believe there's a beach ball under stocks. Anytime that the hedge funds are out, just do the correlating stocks to the S&P. They're out. They're out. The market goes up. They're at a low. Market drifts up. They're at a low here. Market drifts up. I don't know what, I don't think they know everything before everybody else, but we'll move on. Tactical sentiment getting a little bit washed out today. Bank of America, it's up to interpretation. Crude, to no surprise, the top is in for the. I just feel like that crude is almost like the VIX on the opposite. Yes, crude pulled back a little bit. Maybe it's profit taking. Maybe it's OPEX. Just like the VIX is up a little bit off the lows, but just for crude, it's yet to be determined. Just like the VIX, or maybe a lot of charts going forward. Next week is going to, not maybe Monday, where it's OPEX is all. It's going to wash their hands of everything. As you go on throughout the week, and there's a little Fed speak that Coach told me about yesterday that, the option flow will be true or going out a little bit. I want to see if they continue going into Citicorp. I want to continue with this, if they go into some of these, Tesla, another one. So we'll move on. The Derby, Tech, Adobe. Let's go through MSOS. I get it. Tell Ray, any other questions? All right, bottom line is, if you don't know what's going on now on a Friday, do a couple of things. Sign off and leave the weekend, or go through our videos and press the red YouTube channel. Coach and I got 241 views. We're getting a lot of views. We're getting more than a lot of my peers that I see that they use them. So we appreciate that. So go back and, we do videos every day. I will give anybody $100 if they could, USD fact, if they could find any deleted video, any deleted post. You know what I mean? We're wrong a lot of the times. But with that said, we give a little high level opinions. And if we're wrong, we give high level reasons why we're wrong. The best thing is knowing that it's not how we handle our winners sometimes, it's how you handle the losers. And within this past year or year and a half within a bear market, I learned a lot more in a bear market or in a pullback than I ever did in a 5-year bull market. So I'll stop pontificating. Going back to what's going on, let's look at my Twitter feed. And for anybody that's not following my Twitter feed, I'm not the judge and the jury. I have pride in curating it. I don't tweet a lot. That's why I don't have a lot of followers, but I do follow 78 people. And as you can know, as people, you can always, as they post, you can always delete, or maybe you see how follow who they watch or follow, or, have their legs, and it grows from there. But it's an amalgamation of, people with fundamental data, good articles, even something like a market bot, which is a free site. I don't know, maybe I'm in the car or something, I want to see what's moving. Here are the stocks that are moving today. Go to Benzinga, investors.com. Go Trade the News is on there. Elon Musk, of course, he forces me on there, but that's okay. I know a lot of people are fans of these guys. Zero Hedge, and you get to a little bit lower. There are, TrendSpider. The right guys. I think they're the right guys. You can deviate, but go from there. So where am I doing from now? I apologize for that. This TradeGATEHub, any questions? Market 290. Got it. Wasn't sure. And let me see what's going on with my feed. CTC rules on wild flu. Nothing. Deal like spies and cues. Not interested. See, you know what? I'm going through my feed already. 6-10 minutes. Nobody's doing much. Victoria's Secret insider buying reported. All right, stocks at a multi-year low. Why not take a shot? The guy's a bazillionaire anyway. SPY only one green minute bar so far, and that was close to flat. All right, noted. Amazon Coach analysis. Coach, we'll give a repost. So I know it was a nice 11 a.m. term, always a bit nasty. It is 11:25. Okay, let's look at this. What else? Bamble. TSN buys. Penn moving a bit off recent spec buying. I did post this option buying off Penn. And Netflix puts, what's this? Nice washout on breath. All right, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying that the bull market, it resumes, or Amazon goes back to resumes its new year, but I'm saying be prepared for a little bit of a short covering or short, whatever. Lennar believes housing market leveled. All right, whatever. I'll do Lennar research over the weekend when I read. Insider trades. How about some buys on my stock? Sales. They're selling VRT. I know they're selling VRT, and you should, because I'm short them. Nevada, they're blowing out of Nevada. The president blowing out of stock all day long. A director is selling APP. IoT, let's brought that up already. Avago, Asan, they're selling. No, this guy's buying. This guy's a lunatic, Asan. Still selling RH into down movement. D-Dog, the guy's selling. That guy D-Dog has great timing. Whoever that takes that book on this D-Dog guy is good. All right, Kroger. Okay, so we're washed out a little bit. Squeezometer. This is the most important thing as of now. If you're not in, what happened here? Why can't I make this freaking thing bigger? Hold on. All right. Let's go to percent gain. How about this? Percent losers in the last 60 minutes. The market's been open a little bit. ODD, AM, SMCI, IOT, mentioned all. ODD, I sold that at 38, 39. That's the new IPO that beauty company was supposed to be an AI thing. ODD was a high flyer. Look at the ODD. If you held it since 48, you're gonna OD. I shouldn't make light of that. 57 to 38. This was a high flyer ODD. And I was buying it. I bought it right here for the capitulation with the bar, and it closed above that close. And I went with 36 to 38, and right back down. I traded it well, like it was supposed to do, but moved on. FNGR, AM, ODD, IM. Let's see if anything's moving up as the market goes down. You really, if you're going to try to play along as the market goes down, you want to look what's moving up. Not interested. 60 minutes. Gainers within 60 minutes. All right, so something's moved up. What is it? ARM. What has decent volume? RCKT. PTCT. The low today was 24. It's 26. It's down huge today. CVS still continuing. Victoria's Secret brought it up. Top, couple oils. Defensive. Allstate, Merck, Valero. Crude back up. Fizzler back up. VIX. High of the day is 2045. It's 2033. All right. So you know what? That's what I'm not doing any much now. I'm not going to lie. I got a golf tournament later. And the thing is, I'll be checking all the time. Mark D, any questions? Paul in the pub, give a cheers to everybody. Breath turning. There's the Rev. You should follow Rev. Rev's a great trader. He really is. Breath running, what is it, 3-1, 2.5-1 negative, but feels worse. Only 75 new lows, but that may expand. All right. It's not that bad. A futures update surprised me. There's some major zones down here. Not hearing much from the Bulls today. It's eerie. You got to follow my feed, man. These guys are good. Not hearing much. It's eerie. Netflix undercutting lows. It is undercutting. This is some of the things I look at. I'm looking out loud and not giving many instructions. I apologize. I also look at my news feed, what's going on here. News feed, para up 4, Lennar. AMD lows. AXP was the IBD punch today, Lennar. TSN. Spoos continues. Overnight lows. Okay. What else here? KR, bearish, crowd, Lennar. Nothing as of now. All right, so leave it there, guys. Any other plans? Any other questions? I'm not going to do much. It's always another trade. Plenty to do. And by the way, let me just bring something up for those that are that maybe not even that familiar with the site. It's not only videos. If you don't want to go to videos, you want to check something, go to our stocks page. It's better than Yahoo Finance. I'm going to tell you why, because I curated. And it's even on TradingView charts. You want to look at New York Stock Exchange? How about this? Let's look at the top US gainers for the day. Punch up by change. AWIN, go high here and punch up the chart. And there you have it. It's a punch. I mean, go to Forex. What are the Forex movings? The whole Forex page. Go by Forex watch list. Go by percentage change. Go by charts. Crypto. You want to see what crypto is doing? Fine. We got the page for it real time. I mean, this is a major page which we're very proud of, that I actually don't push as much as I do, because I am usually top news. How about some market movers? You know, I usually push videos, but here are the majors. Here are commodities market movers. There's crude, there's gold, there's natural gas, there's crypto. There are the indices. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful. You have to use it. And it's all real time. Punch it up. Go back to the trading room. Redrive. What's that, Mike? Oh, you know what? Coach is being facetious. There's nothing wrong. Hey, coach, there's nothing wrong with the tail wagging the dog. Coach is the smart one. There's no question about it. I trade a little bit more impulsively off it, but a 3 drive. I like the 3 drive. It's almost like taking out the 3 wood, which I'm going to take out in about an hour. Okay. The TradeView thing. people now moving from uranium stocks to wheat. You know what? Let's look at the MSOS. You know what? Maybe they do. Like I think I put it pretty popularly, Gerard. You could beg to differ, and we'd love to have you on as well. But I have a feeling you're like you ever see the movie Ronin? And Robert De Niro goes and visits that guy in the mountains, and he's playing with all the figurines. A very intelligent individual, as you know, because Ronin went to him for help. That I don't know if you saw the movie. That's what he put. We'd have you on there. MSOS. Okay, was it a trade that takes him off? Maybe it is. It's certainly not overbought on the RSI. Coach may beg to differ with the RSI divergence. Like I said, CGC. You know what I mean? It's below the moving averages. The algos don't. You want to have something where the algos even react to them. You know what I mean? CGC, it's dead. This MSOS, it's sexy. You know what I mean? It almost looks like a Weight Watchers off the bottom when it did that. GWRE. What are the other ones? Tilray, I think, went back below the moving. No, Tilray's the one. That's ACB. How about that? Okay, here it is. All right. So in order, not bad, ACB. And Gerard, you pointed that out. Not bad. Not bad. It's breaking high to this bastard of the day. ACB. So in order, it's MSOS, may need some rest. It's the long-term play, because that was the first one, invest the breed. ACB might be the intermediary one that may go. CGC is a dog. I don't blame you if to hold it. But if I would definitely rotate or pull back into some other ones if they pull back. If CGC does the same as well. Oh, God, I'm out of breath. The only thing bulls have going for me is shorts are crowded. Extreme CPC reading high. I agree with that. Unit gave it all back. Once I posted my P&L, that was it. What else is going on? Do I have anything? Yeah, I do. GM, VFS, ALY, AFRM. I was shorted. Of course, it didn't work. Everything else plunges. How did this AFR? Hold on. Am I going overboard? How did this AFRM not work? Here's the daily. I know it didn't work because I'm fighting the trend. That's why. I was hoping it was going to break this 22. You know what? It didn't work, and I went against the trend. You know what? Carvana reversed. But that's a AFRM, because AFRM, why not? Square is Square. Is PayPal, PYPL, but that's what I take for trying to be a wise guy. PYPL, actually, that acted better. But AFRM, I noticed it should have been down a lot. I took it all off, took off like 8,000 shares. Why does it say 100 shares? 2,400 shares, 2372. So I got out of it all 2370. Then it would be 2430. I could have broken even here, but it would have put me through some pain, and it would taken me off what I was looking at or for, and we'll leave that now. Any questions? All right, we appreciate everybody's time. Not to be pitchy. Seriously, like I say, I'll try to do better the next time. Anything that I omit, or anybody thinks that would be more relevant or more frequent that I should post, please speak up. I know what I'm doing. I'm not here to waste anyone's time, certainly not mine as well. And I'm here to certainly curate what everybody wants and help the critical mass the best I can. So with that being said is, if you don't have a TradeView demo, please do it. The last thing you have to worry about here is worry about what financial instruments or what's moving in the market. What you do have to worry about or concentrate on is knowing what knowing what type of trader you are. If you're a swimmer, not everybody can swim the Olympic breaststroke. You might be the best in the backstroke. What other strokes are there? The freestyle. You're still a swimmer, but you have different styles, and you can still be a high-level Olympian, but you might sink in the pool on the breaststroke, but you might be the best in freestyle. So stay within your lane. We're going to keep you in the pool, and keep you in the pool is doing your homework, focusing, getting a TradeView demo, and getting to know your style. So until then, know what you're doing, have a plan into the end of this OPEX week. We're always here. We're here to help. We appreciate your time going forward, and we'll see you on Monday at the very latest.